Hello everyone. I am Steve from Mac84 and welcome to another Mac84 live stream. How is everyone doing? My goodness. Let's have a bit of a thing we're doing today. Oh boy. So first let me say hello to all the amazing people who tuned in here. Randino is here, Sad Mac336, 1-Bit Fever Dreams. I still have to mail you that sticker. I didn't forget. I'm sorry. Toby is here, Catman is here, Vic the Victar, DJ Craze, Bacchus, Carthor, Jeremy is here. Let's see, Eric is here, Madman Jedi is here, Chris is here, Thorsten is here, and Tevrudin is here. Hello. Welcome everybody. So, what the heck are we doing here today? Well, it's a tale of two Mac Pros. So this machine here has been the machine I've been traditionally streaming from for the past, at least since 2018. So what was that? 19, 20, 21, 22. So about 4 years. Answer the question. Can you dress up as a cursed Mac for Halloween? These are both cursed Macs. So no dress up is required. So this machine I've been streaming from, it is a dual processor 2009 Mac Pro with a ATI Radeon 5770 1GB graphics card in there. I just had one of these SATA SSDs, and it was working fine. Works absolutely fine. A little sluggish now and again. It was still running High Sierra, and the problem with that is some of the applications I want to run need Mojave or later. Hey Trina, how's it going? And this machine here is a bit different. This is what I was using as my daily driver up until 6 months ago when I got my Mac Studio, and I will be doing a 6 months review, comparison stream, video, whatever the heck, with my Mac Studio in this machine, because I think that'll be very interesting. But I have to get it up and running first. So the thing is, hey Sutek, how's it going? And Daniel, anybody else I missed? Hello. No, we're not installing any betas on this. That's just silly. I'm not even putting any betas on my Mac Studio. Anyway, this machine was my daily driver. It's a 2012 Mac Pro 5.1 model. It has dual 6-core processors, I believe. 38 gigabytes of memory. This is a ATI, or AMD rather, RX 580 graphics card with 8 gigabytes of memory. Had an SSD in there and everything. At one time I had a Blu-ray burner in the optical drive bay. And this was what I used to edit all my videos from, I'd say, around 2018 or 2019 on. There was a brief period of time where I used a 2008 Mac Pro and my 2011 iMac, but this machine was what I primarily used. So, why the heck do we have all the parts hanging out of it? Well, this particular machine was always a little bit quirky, but it worked, for better or worse. So it is a little bit faster, and it was running Mojave, and that was due to the ability to have a metal graphics card in there, but the metal graphics card also has some acceleration, which you could enable via OpenCore, which is a software mod to allow these machines to run with more features and with newer operating systems and so on. It's not that new, LOL Brooke. Hey David, how's it going? So this is a 2012 model. It feels newish to me because it's, I used this thing, God, for how many years? When I got this, I basically got this for free. When I got this, I was doing a scrap work, so I was helping somebody push together a bunch of parts, and this was a parts machine, and I got it working, so I kept it. And yeah, this thing is pretty beefy, and it's a beast. And really, with this graphics card, I was actually able to render 4K video pretty okay, except every time I did that, it would be all garbled sometimes. It was weird. I don't know what was going on. But anyway, the problem now that I'm facing is I want to install a brand new OS on this. I got a brand new SSD. This is this Western Digital Blue. And so I did try this off the stream. I thought it'd be boring. I do it real quick. All the stuff will be easy. No. There are cards that go in there. I've just been fiddling around with this, so the cards aren't there. But anyway, I thought I would just clone the original drive from the 2009 machine, which was running High Sierra, clone that, upgrade it to Mojave, and then install OpenCore. Well, that didn't really work out well. And so, it's blue. Yeah, no, thank you. I'm not going to sing that. And so, hey, Jeff, how's it going? Hey, Rich. And hey, Emma, just joined. I'm planning a really freaky upgrade on one of these. I'm going to install internal zip drive with a custom mounting bracket to fit in one of those DVD bays. That's a good use for one of those bays. That's awesome. Watching this from my Hackintosh, OpenCore is the best. Yeah, OpenCore is great. Carbon copy cloner is what I use for cloning hard drives. Anyway, this is a brand new drive. I cloned this 500 gig PNY to this 1 terabyte drive because I'm always streaming and saving content. I'm always running out of space. So I said, okay, hey Joe, how's it going? I will put this drive in there, and kind of works. I can get Mojave installed, and it's running on here, kind of, but kind of not, and we'll see why. I do have a bootable backup of High Sierra. It's a spinner drive, but it does still work, and I guess I could still boot off of this thing. This was High Sierra. But basically, I have to disable System Integrity Protection, or SIP, and every time I try and do that, I can't do that because the boot up recovery thing doesn't work on this drive. Like, I guess it didn't copy over correctly. So what I want to do, and this is my assumption, I have to double check. I have my iPad here so I could read the instructions. I think what you cannot do is you cannot boot up off the recovery partition of a different drive and disable SIP on another volume or another drive. You have to boot up from that volume and disable it on that volume. I think that's just, or disk rather. I think that's just how it works, because I booted it up from another disk and disabled it and it had no effect. It did not care at all. So yeah. Trina, what spec is the Mac Mini? Because I'll tell you, I had a 2012 Mac Mini, and maybe Monterey is better than Big Sur, but I had it on a 2012 that Mike gave me, and it was really sluggish. But then again, I didn't need that OS. I didn't need to run anything modern. Mojave was fine, so I just put Mojave on that Mac Mini, and it sang. It sang correctly. It was just like zoom. Yeah, so these are great machines. These are very, very quick machines. Do not pay over $200 for one of these machines. Now, a dual processor model for $200 is a very, very good price. The trays of these stupid things, because there are 2 processors in this one, there's 2 variants of that, and they're not all compatible. If you put the wrong one in, the fans will go, it'll still boot, but anyway, don't overpay for these things. Intel stuff is getting cheaper by the day. You get a 2012 Mac Mini for like $100 on eBay these days. So, it depends on what you want to use it for. But anyway, this is a Mac Pro. The way you could always tell it's a Mac Pro, besides the G5, is the dual optical drives right there. A G5 only has 1, and because I have a wall of them behind this desk, you can see the difference there. You see the G5s only have the 1 optical drive slot, and the Mac Pros have the double. And no, those don't all work, and no, they are not for sale. They are weighing down the shelves. Oh, 2014. Okay, maybe the 2014 one will work a bit better. Oh boy. Yeah, I mean these machines aren't bad at all. I love them. Yeah, the 2014 Mac Mini is good, but I don't think you could upgrade the memory on those. I think it's soldered on. And the 2012 ones you can, yeah. Anyway, the 2011 ones have graphics card issues, so beware of those. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to shove this back in here. I'm going to put the bootable backup in there just in case. Well, actually, I'm going to try and boot from the bootable backup. The problem here is we're going to run into a lot of fun. And by fun, I mean pain and frustration. Where the hell did I put the thingy? Here it is. One second. Well, I thought I put it over there. I just had it because I almost stepped on the stupid thing. And I'm like, I'm going to step on this. And I moved it. Where did I move it? Damn it. Is it over here? No. Over here? No. It's another graphics card, and we might need that. Alright, well, we're just going to try. Who the hell cares? I don't. Alright, let's turn the screen on. We're going to turn the Mac Pro on. It would help if it's plugged in. Ow! Oh, great, a hard drive fell. Oh, that's fantastic. That better still work. It's not my day, folks. Not my day. Okay. So, let's see if it works. I'll hold down Option. We might not get a boot picker, though, because of this graphics card. But who knows? Anything's possible. Oh, that's good, Trina, though. 16 gigs is plenty. So it takes a long time before it chimes because it's counting up all the memory. Make sure this is on HDMI 1. No, it is, because if I go to HDMI 2, HDMI 1. Yeah, this is not going to show any video with that graphics card without the OpenCore mod. I should have brought down the... One of these discs has OpenCore already installed. Because that's what I was previously booting from. I should have just started with that. That would have made more sense. Huh. Anywho, yeah, this is a non-starter. So this is what is it, 5770? This is a 5770. The handle's broke, but this I got for free at my old job. They were throwing it out because the handle broke. Yeah. Any way to prevent memory from failing in the 3,1? Maybe replace it with cheap. I don't know. You could find that memory dirt cheap, Thomas. I know Mike from Mike's Mac Shack just gave his away at VCF East practically. With the heat sinks on it all. You can go to OWC or eBay. You get tons and gobs of that memory for dirt cheap. From what I'm seeing. This is an ATI radio card that'll work great in this, but the thing is, Mojave will only install with the metal card. I don't even know if it'll work. Well, let me just see. It's not doing anything, so I can shut it off. Oh boy. What connection do I need a different cable. Poopy. It's scary that I could do this by feel. Alright, so I'm going to take this graphics card out. And it's not screwed in here because there's this little thing that actually latches it in a little bit. So I'm not screwing it in until everything's working because, as you're going to see over the next 8 hours, this is going to be a pain in the butt. And I should actually read the OpenCore instructions. But let's just boot to the system, see if that install of Mojave actually took, and we'll go from there. Okay. And we have a DVI to HDMI. And the whole graphics card slides out when I plug in the cable. That's a great sign. And of course, we need to power the graphics card. Hey, MacFX, thank you very much for the super chat. Eep! That will help my sanity slightly. Ever so slightly. Check out MacFX.com. They have so much cool stuff for vintage Macs. Not a sponsor or anything, but I just love their stuff. Well, this is a Mac card. Hold on. I've done this before. I'm just too stupid to remember what I did, so it'll be entertaining for all of you, hopefully. And you can just yell things in the comments. Okay. Alrighty, let's see if any sparks shoot out. Now, I should get a boot screen on this because it is an Apple card. Yeah, with OpenCore, you can use the boot picker and the EFI stuff without a problem. I believe, David. things. Yeah, so here's the boot picker because we have an ATI Macintosh flashed card. And let's see what it detects to boot from. Hopefully something. Things! Alright, cool. So we have a High Sierra recovery partition, which is not really going to help us. We have the 1 terabyte SSD, the Mac OS installer, and a backup 3... What? What is this? Alright, well, let's try and boot from the SSD. Hey, no worries, William. You can always catch up later. Thanks for stopping by. So I'm going to try and boot up from the Mojave install. Probably going to run into an issue because it probably doesn't like this graphics card, so it probably won't have accelerated video where it will just like go, no, and it'll stop me from booting. In fact, let's not be stupid here. I'm going to go to the OpenCore Mac Rumors page and follow along. There's also a great, I'm going to start actually on there. There's a great article on Mac84.com where there's a video walkthrough and some good stuff. So I honestly don't remember it. If you're watching this video and you're screaming, you're like, hey, you're doing it wrong. Yeah, I probably am. Probably am. Alrighty. There we go. Alright. Wrong mouse. Okay, so the processors and hardware and everything in this, let's give you an understanding of that. So we have dual 3.06 gigahertz 6-core Xeons, 38 gigabytes of 1066 megahertz DDR3 memory, an ATI Radeon 5770 1 gigabyte card. So that is the machine here. Yeah, I don't think I have to flash the card because I didn't. This card was working fine in this machine before, but I did the OpenCore stuff. So this is what I got to figure out. All right, there is an install macOS Mojave partition on one of these disks. What partition is that on? That would be handy to know. Yeah, the UI is a little sluggish here. It's not accelerated. Where the heck is this volume? Oh, that's just a file. Never mind. I'm an idiot. Okay, so we have two disks here. We have, let's go to System Preferences, Startup Disk, because I'm pretty sure that's High Sierra. Yeah, we have a High Sierra startup disk, which is the spinner drive here, and then we have our SSD, which is the bootable one here. Yeah, these things were screamers when new, and they're actually pretty damn good machines. Like I said, I was using one of these for my main 4K video editing crazy machine up until 6 months ago. So, still pretty damn good. Great budget Mac. If you have the desk space for it, and you're not afraid to do some upgrades, you have some parts lying around, great system. Okay, so the issue I have here is although I think I have a recovery drive, I don't think it works. Here, let me try this. Let me shut down. Let me just restart. And I'm going to just restart with Command R. That should go into the recovery mode. Let's see if it actually does that. Because maybe I could disable SIP. Because the problem is I can't disable SIP right now. That's what I can't do. And I've installed Mojave twice on this partition. And like I think it finishes installing because it's bootable. But it like the screen never comes back on afterwards. So I did flash a PC ATI card to work with the G5. But that's a whole other can of worms. Yeah, I know MacVidCard sells them, but I'm too cheap. Yeah, 3 times much with the custom BIOS. Now look, they probably do good work and such, but with if you could install OpenCore properly, You don't have to worry about that. And this is probably going to take like an hour to shut down because it's silly. So I'm going to just power it off. All the data's backed up, so if I nuke something, I don't really care. Alright, so I'm holding down Command and R. That should boot into the recovery dealie. And I don't have Ethernet plugged in here. We'll figure that out. Bing! Oh no, sad Mac, feel better. That must hurt. Well, we'll see if it remembers what I'm trying to do. Or maybe I'm just an idiot. It's very possible. There's supposed to be a recovery partition on this drive, but this was I cloned High Sierra to this, then installed Mojave, so I'm not sure if the recovery partition is actually there or not. The system tells me in terminal that there is a recovery partition there, and it's taking up space, but I have no idea if it's actually bootable. So I'm trying to boot off it now. The last time I tried was with the other graphics card, and it was not happy. So let me just see if I can boot into it. Because I should be able to disable SIP from here, which is the protection that I need to disable in order to do OpenCore. I was much smarter about this like 2 years ago when I did this. I don't remember any of it now. Yeah, at least you didn't break anything, but sprains are still annoying. Add the TAM boot sound to it. Oh, Emma, that sounds great. It's about halfway there. Okay, the progress bar restarted. That's got to be a good sign. I'm going to stop holding down Command R. Okay, sweet. We are in a Mojave recovery thingamajig. Yay, okay, great. So now we have to disable the system integrity protection dealie. Let me go to that. Well, it looks like the Mac84 website isn't happy. I'll have to go to Mac Rumors In. All right, so no, I don't want that one. I need to remember the command for disabling SIP. It's like CSR util or something. Let me see. Oops. Yeah, I remembered it. Protection is enabled. Okay, so we're going to disable that. Disable. Successfully disabled system integrity protection. Please restart the machine to take the change. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to quit the terminal. We're going to restart the computer. Well, let's set the startup disk. Make sure it's, yeah, all right. So it's going to be that. That's fine. Let's restart. I mean, maybe it was as simple as that. Maybe I just had to reinstall Mojave because the last time I was messing around with this, I reinstalled it, let the machine on for like 5 hours, came back downstairs, the screen wasn't on, I just force shut it down. I said, I'm not dealing with this. And that was like Thursday or Friday. So. So if this works, what I'll be doing is installing the OpenCore package, and then I will put that graphics card in, see if it boots up, and that should, in theory, work. Then I have some USB cards to put in there, and yeah. But I plan to stream for like 8 hours because this was giving me so much trouble. Hopefully, I get in under 2. Yeah, so I use the Martin package. I believe it's Martin Low. I might be forgetting the name. But I use that package for the Mac Pro because everything is sort of baked into it already. Oh, wait. David had a bunch of friends. I streamed like basically by myself for that amount of time. So David has his own record. And that's great. He had friends to keep him company. I only had the voices in my head. It's different. Good job. My wife's upstairs watching TV and doing whatever the hell she wants. Insert disk done. Yeah, System 3.3. See? That's what was happening. And I'm still getting it. Great. So I try to boot Mojave, and then it's like, no, you can't do. Which is funny because it booted before. It booted right up before. I wasn't booting even... I wasn't booting into safe mode, I don't think, either, before. No ponies, then. Yeah, I'll probably do a New Year's stream. We... Don't say that. I had to clear off this whole table and put the games on and all that stuff. I hope for some... There'll be another stream. I don't know if we'll do pony stuff. See, I had to jinx it. I had to say this video won't be as long. Unplug the spinner disc. I'm going to hold down Shift. Extension's off. Yeah, let me boot into verbose mode. Why the heck not? Command S should do that. Thank you, AO554. Which is funny, because we were just booted before on the desktop and everything. And it was happy as a freaking clam. Maybe because I disabled SIP, I have no clue. Alright. Enabling and disabling services not supported in single user mode. Doesn't look like it hung anywhere. Localhost root VM swap system is on. And it's just hanging there for a sec. Oh, Eric, I knew this was going to be problematic, which is why I insisted on not touching it on Thursday or Friday, because I knew I would just waste those evenings. We want Chili Willy. We want Chili Willy. Well, it's just hanging here now. Disk 1, device is not readable. Yeah, I don't think you're right about that, but whatever. No ER state object for volume. Rolling is not happening. Nothing to recover. Promoter has been locked. Mounted volume. So, let me hold down Shift. Boot to safe mode. Oh yeah, I could reinstall the OS, but everything is installed. I just booted off of the silly OS. I think I had to do some trickery to to even get High Sierra on the previous machine. So maybe there's something in the EFI, because I cloned the disk, although I don't think it would clone that. There might be something screwy. I don't know. We'll figure that out. Exactly, Eric. Exactly. Where's the fun in that? I already copied over 400 gigabytes of data. Hopefully you've tried to avoid that from doing that again. Hey, Drake, how's it going? I was so mad. I had where I got this machine from, the guy had 3 of the trays, and one of them was a dual processor. I think the other 2 were singles, and he thought that they were for for some other machine. As I know, those were for a Mac Pro. So I tested them all and I labeled them, and I left them there by mistake. He was going to give them to me. I left them there by mistake, and then the next day I go back and he's like, "Oh, I sold them." I'm like, damn it. Well, you said I could have them. But I mean, I got this machine there for basically free, so. And I have a single processor tray just sitting collecting dust on the shelf over there. Oh boy. No, you didn't say the magic word. Maybe disabling SIP just makes this machine go crazy. Yeah, which are you? What GPU are you going to try out, Drake? Very good, Vic. I have a script that I'm just trying to tidy up, and then I have some geeky Macintosh friends who do YouTube stuff as well that are just going to make sure I didn't make any silly errors, and should be good to go, hopefully. Hey, Deboazaporai. Sorry, I'm terrible at pronouncing things, but hello. Load-bearing SIP. That's a load-bearing SIP. What model Mac Pro is it, David? Because if the EFI, bootloader, or whatever is needed, you'll need that. For, I think on the 2000... Hey, look, it booted. On the 2009 model, I think I needed it for... Oh, no, I'm sorry. The 2008 model, I needed that for High Sierra. See, look, it booted up fine. So if I go to the Apple menu here, go to About This Mac, Mojave. Now let me see if SIP is disabled. What is... I guessed it before. No, it says SIP is disabled. Okay. So I actually have the OpenCore files now. I should be able to just do it, hopefully. Maybe? Where's the desktop files? Here we go. No, desktop stuff. Ugh, I have so much crap here. Alright. It was under downloads. Here it is. Alright, so here's my OpenCore folder. Version 0.8.0. So I have to follow the instructions on this README, I believe. Follow the instructions in the video. You know, you couldn't just type them out. I mean, I like video instructions and all, but it's like, just tell me. I don't have to go here, I have to load a video, I have to wait for it to load, all this stuff. Hold, please. Garth! How's it going, man? Hope you get those floppies soon. Okay, so I have to open up this Clover configurator dealie, which should be familiar to anyone who's hacked these things into oblivion on OS X86 builds. Mount EFI partition. Type in my passwordy. And it doesn't mount. And this is exactly what I was having before. It wouldn't mount the damn EFI partition. Why? SIP is disabled now. System integrity protection status disabled. It is disabled. So why the hell can't I mount this EFI? Wait. No. That's not APFS. Why? I'm pretty damn sure this SSD was not APFS. It was HFS Plus. Because I don't want to deal with APFS if I don't have to. And I'm pretty sure on Mojave you could trick it. Whatever. But why is it... Is that why it's not mounting this stupid thing? 'Cause... I mean, that could be why it's not mounting the damn thing. I was pretty sure that I erased it as HFS Plus. Hold on, let me plug this thing into Ethernet. Well, APFS is okay if you have a modern system, but disk recovery tools like Disk Warrior do not work and are not updated for APFS. Oh, okay. Well, that's fun, Garth. So, let me see something here. I'm just an old cranky man who just wants the old stuff the old way. 'Cause I'm cranky, damn it. Yeah, because this Clover thing is showing an EFI partition, but I click mount, I type in my password, and nothing happens. Which might be an APFS compatibility thing. I'm really not sure. That's the problem I was running into. Let's Google it because I don't know anymore. Let's see. Okay, so someone says just pseudo mount it. Alright, we'll just try it that way. So we're going to make a list with disk utility here. The EFI partition should be disk 0S1. Oh, I forget how I have to make like a mount point, I think. Lousy freaking thing. I can just tell it to mount. I am dumb and can't remember things. Yeah, no, it's not happy with that. Man screams eternal. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Dropping off or picking up? Dropping off. Oh, God. Here we go. No, go away. I don't care. Go away. Stupid ad. Go away. My screen is too small to click the close button on this damn thing. I don't care about this medication. Go away. Thank you. My goodness. Oh, okay. Well, let's try this again. Unknown file or file system. Well, that's fantastic. Hey, Patrick. Man screams at computer. Yeah, any tips for me? Just my brain is just not in it today. I used to know this stuff, but I think the APFS stuff is really screwing it up because this did not happen last time when I was dealing with this. January 5, 4 partitions. X is an example. Yeah, that's what I want to do. So yeah, failed to mount. If volume is named, try the read only option. If the volume is damaged, rather. Oh no, I'm trying to do Martin's, but I can't mount the damn EFI partition. That's the problem. Can you not mount it with APFS? Because that's a little horse crap, if that's the case. Access main program grid. Oh, Garth, I played that game before. Isn't that fun? Well, it says if it's damaged. It's not exactly telling me it is, but yes, I disabled SIP because if I go to status, it says disabled. So I know I disabled it for sure this time. I'm in the terminal. No idea what the hell I'm doing. Oh, hacking tool. Let's try that dealie. Maybe that'll work. Or mount EFI is another tool. Because maybe one of these will work with APFS. I have no freaking clue. Let's just do the thing. Huh? Oh, good. I get to go to GitHub and guess which file I'm not downloading correctly. The build? I'm not building the damn thing. Just give me the binary. No, I want to compile my own software because I don't have enough problems and avenues to attempt to break things today. Oh, God. I bet you this is too new for this system. Wouldn't that be a hoot? Mount EFI. Open. Starting EF. Okay. Select EFI to mount. I'm pretty damn sure it's this one. Okay. Absolutely nothing. I did try Clover. Did you double disable SIP? Maybe it's just because the freaking drive is in APFS. I guess it says SIP is disabled. Let's just click on all the volumes to try mount. Maybe it's the container I have to mount. Sure. Let's try that. Why the heck not? It didn't even come up with the prompt this time. You did it with APFS. Okay, so maybe I'm just insane. Everyone's against me. Let's quit the Mount EFI app. I mean, maybe because I'm in... Am I in safe mode? Yeah, I'm in safe mode. I don't know. That shouldn't have anything to do with it. Yeah, I mean, this was a brand new drive. I cloned all my stuff from High Sierra. Did a macOS Mojave upgrade. So, yeah, maybe something's screwed up. But, I mean, the EFI partition is there. He's just not happy. There's no happy. I guess what I could do... Let me do this. Oh, no, because that... I won't have any idea how to read it. Never mind. Yeah, Clover won't mount it. Let me reboot. I don't know why it was even in safe mode before. I mean, why it booted from... It booted without being in safe mode perfectly fine before, but the graphics weren't accelerated. So, I'm going to boot up holding down Option, which was what I did before, and select the disk, which is what I did before, and it booted fine. But the second time I tried to do that, it gave me the big X symbol. It wasn't happy. You know, the prohibitory whatever symbol. Allie's cat says it shouldn't be in a container. Okay. You did it with APFS on your 5.1. Yes, that's what I'm trying to get at, but I can't install Martin's package without mounting the EFI drive. I'm so close. I have everything downloaded. I disabled SIP and everything. I'm going to hold down the power button because this stupid thing doesn't want to shut off correctly. I've done this before, which is making me just like... well, because I have the old graphics card in here. I don't have the new dealie in here yet. Maybe that's causing an issue. I don't know. If this gives me that prohibitory symbol, I'm going to put in the RX 580. No, but that won't... I won't get a boot screen with that. I probably won't get anything with that. Although... No, I think I did get a boot screen with that. No, I didn't get a boot screen. Yeah, it's the 144. Because this machine ran OpenCore before. All I'm doing is putting a new hard drive in it. Which is the problem I'm having. Alright, so there's the SSD. Run a boot from it. Not touch anything on the keyboard. No more bets. It's just my luck. That's all. Alright, so the Apple logo flashed. The little thing is refreshing here. Oh, there we go. Alright. Little snitch wants me to buy it. My machine shut down because of a problem. Who the frig cares? I don't care. Click OK, blah, 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 blah. Quit that. Alright, let's open up. We have our 08.0 OpenCore package from Martin Lowe. We're going to open up Clover again and try to mount that EFI partition by going to the Mount EFI tools, click on Mount Partition, type in our super secret password, and it freaking mounted. Are you freaking kidding me? Jesus freaking... Didn't get this much trouble before. Alright, let's do this. Why the hell not? Oh, God. Now we could actually continue here. Oh, I can't even remember my damn iPad password. Alright. Gotta open the thingy. Yeah, I know how to do that. I just want to make sure I put the files in the right place. For now. Thank you, Garth. Eep! And thank you, Mark. I didn't give you an eep before. Eep! I kind of don't want APFS on here, though. I didn't even think about this because I'm a freaking idiot. I could have... Well... No. Whatever. Anyway, just leave it as it is. Just give myself more headaches. Alright, so I open up the EFI thing. I copy over the dealies. Alright. So, from our thingamabobber here. I copy over these two things. Then I run this Bless OpenCore Automator Dealy. And that's it. Well, did it ask me for my... Did I put in a password? Yeah, I just put in a password. I guess that's it. So, hey, Thomas. Well, it doesn't require APFS. You can get around it, because previous machine I had didn't use APFS as the boot drive either. You have to sort of finagle it, but that's just how it is. Well, that's what the Martin Lowe video told me to do, so I blessed it anyway. Alright, so I guess I shut this down. Let's unmount the partition here. I'll put in the new graphics card, and we'll see if it's happier. That's what High Sierra did too. High Sierra was like tricky. It's like, no, you gotta put in APFS, and everyone's like, yeah, no thanks. I'm curious if this graphics card will be happy on this machine. Probably not. Yeah, well, I'm cursing at the computer or cursed computer. What's the difference? What's the difference? Absolutely nothing. All right. Here's our toasty boy. Ooh, that's warm. All right, so we're going to unplug the power rail for that. I'm going to plug in the 2 power rails needed for this graphics card, rather. 1. 1. 2. All right. Here's the graphics card. It's an XFX brand. Pretty sure the kid that was using this before me, even though he said, no, I never did that, pretty sure he was Bitcoin mining the hell out of this thing. What do I know? I hate installing these graphics cards. I can never tell if the damn thing's actually installed correctly. Way to go, Garth. Yeah, I bought this card years ago. I think I paid all of $90 for it, which at the time was good. Now I think it's even better. Alright. Yeah, that's not going anywhere, hopefully. Install this power dealy. Alright, let's boot it up. Now I think I have to restart the PRAM, reset the PRAM. Hold down the right keys this time. You have to reset the PRAM like 3 times, they recommend. Yeah, I'm too lazy to do that now. Holding the... PR. What the hell was I holding before? I was holding down O as in like the Mac Classic boot ROM OX. I'm a friggin' idiot, that's why. Command Option PR. Saying it out loud so I don't forget. 130 new. That's not bad at all. Bing. Why hasn't anyone mentioned the old pic of Steve he posted on Twitter the other day? My wife posted it. I simply retweeted it. That was an old picture. Making sure I'm holding down the right keys. Okay. We'll wait 2 more chimes. Well, I thought I had to, but maybe I'm just an idiot. I thought I had to disable SIP because I had to do it before. I don't mind doing it, but... Yeah, so my 2009 Mac Pro was my previous streaming machine. And it originally only had 1 processor, but I did upgrade that. So this will hopefully replace it. Until, like, M1 Mac Minis get very cheap. I'm restarting it. Whatever. I'll hold it up one more time. What was the background to it? To this machine? This was my bread and butter. This was my main Mac. I edited all my videos on up until 6 months ago when I got my Mac Studio. So it's been sitting on my office unplugged, so I figured might as well bring it down here. But I took all the drives out because I'm using them externally, and so I bought a new drive, and I had to install an OS on it. So. Okay, well, OpenCore is technically installed here because I copied over the files. So let's see if anything happens. Oh, yay! Now this is normal. Normal. That's what I would get on my when this machine was upstairs, which is what I would get a neon green Apple logo, which is what makes me think someone Bitcoin mined the hell out of this graphics card, because it gets this weird thing. So yeah. I did not check the ROM. Yeah. Yeah, go away. Now, I think the purple here is not... This never happened upstairs. I think this monitor is just weird. Oh my god, I don't care. Just go away. Just come on. Oh god. Yeah. I mean, as long as it streams OBS correctly, that's all I freaking care about. Okay, so RX 580, 8 gigabytes. Let's see. All right, the protection status is enabled. Of course it is. It's setting the color space instead of... Well, how do I fix that there, sir? Oh, wait. It's probably the stupid monitor. This monitor is a TV. It's not the best. Menu. Picture settings, I guess. Picture mode. Game. No. Just standard, please. TV settings. Input source. Yeah. That's the same crap as before. Yeah, whatever. Okay, so now there was that what is that? It's some yes, you mentioned that, Patrick, and I did see it is re-enabled, which is totally fine. It's totally fine. I don't care at this point, thankfully. Now there is this. I just want to make sure this is actually accelerated, because there's this app that you run. You have to buy it, but I think I could just get the demo of it. What the hell is the name of this stupid thing? video pros. There we go. I just want to download the trial of this. Yes, thank you, Alley Cat. My brain is Swiss cheese today. So I think you can just download the trial of this, and then I'll tell you if you have the HVAC stuff. Which I guess I won't really have to be too concerned about, because I used to use this for Final Cut Pro and all that stuff, and that was really important. I guess any hardware acceleration from apps that support it would be fun, but would be fine. But yeah, so I'm on the 1 terabyte SSD. I got about 400 something gigs, 490 gigs of free space. There's probably a lot of crap I could throw out, but at least it's booted. DaVinci will tell you also. Oh, okay, good to know. Yeah, I'm not a DaVinci person. I hear great things about it, but I've been using Final Cut Pro since before it was for Mac OS X. So, that's just what I'm used to. Yeah, let's open the damn thing. Don't care. No, don't open up your web page, you silly thing. Remind me later. I think I have to go to settings, options. All right, it's checking. Currently, it says graphics cards NA. All right, so it's doing stuff. Hey, Kate, how's it going? Hey, there we go. We got everything says enable. So there we go. Even though we got a spooky purple screen, I think my audio is soft. Okay, good. Good. Glad to know, Alley Cat. Thank you. That's right. I make a special appearance on Kate's stream video, whatever she's doing. Thank you, Kate. That was fun. So I'll make a cameo whenever she releases that. But hopefully you're doing well, Kate. Tell Mackie we all said hello. All right, so what the hell? This is working kind of. So yay. I hate when you have to close a window in apps before you could quit it. That's just stupid. It's like a Windows thing. Stupid. All right, so let's open up OBS, which opened in text edit. What the hell? What sweet hell is that? All right, let's see if this thing needs to be updated. Probably. Oh, I'm up to date. How about that? All right, let's eject that. All right, so I guess what I could do is I'm gonna shut this machine down. Let me get a computer monitor that's not dumb to plug into this thing, because I'm pretty sure that TV is screwed. Well, I can just plug into this monitor. I won't be able to see the stream for like a minute, but cable's long enough. All right, there we go. Whee! Okay. No, see, I did buy a cheapo PCIe card that you can put 2 SATA things on, but it doesn't support booting. And while I love this machine to death, the problem was I was running unsupported software, unsupported hardware, and when it came time to render videos, everything just broke. To the point where I would have to save my Final Cut Pro projects to an external drive, load that onto a 2015 MacBook Pro, and have it render, because every single time it rendered, it was perfect. Absolutely perfect. No rendering errors at all. Whereas this thing, I'd get so many problems, I'd pull what remains of my hair out. So that's why I bought the Mac Studio, which I'm stupid happy with. I love that thing. But that is my work machine. This is my play machine. If I can't stream, I don't care. I'll use a PC to stream. But for my videos and stuff like that, and my work and things that I do for my personal life, the Mac Studio, I was like, look, I haven't bought a new Mac in over 10 years. It's time to do that. This thing, I put so many upgrades into it over the years to last me a year and a year and a year. It was fine. And I will show you those weird artifacts in the Mac Studio 6-month video dealy that I do. But yeah, I know people with the NVMe or PCI card bootable things in their Mac Pros, and it's much faster, which is great for them. I just decided to go a different path because I was like, you know what? No. I'm so infinitely happy with the Mac Studio. Again, I love this thing to death. I love the expandability of it. I love that I can just rip it open and shove drives in and this and that. But that Mac Studio's built-in SSD, I swear that is the fastest disk I have ever used. Boom. Hey, Elemento, how's it going? So yeah, now that we've installed OpenCore on this 2012 Mac Pro, let's boot it up. I have it connected to the other monitor here, so I'm going to lose... Actually, no, I can bring your comments up on the iPad, so I'm not completely blind. I'm just going to bring up my own YouTube thing. There I am. And not get an echo. There we go. And there we go. All right. So let's boot this thing up. I'll change the input on this monitor just to see if that weird purpleness goes away. We can move the camera too. Whee! Elemento. I hope this is fixed because this took a few days. Basically, I'm changing my streaming machine from a 2009 Mac Pro to a 2012, the one I was using upstairs before I used the Mac Studio. I hate monitors that don't have a dedicated input button. I have to tap this like joystick thing on the back and then go to here and then... But anyway. Replacement video jack. Well, it's still doing the weird green thing, but it always did that. So that's totally fine. I don't care about that. I'm going to see... I'm just curious. Jeremy, what the hell are you typing there, buddy? Your cat's on the keyboard again? Or your kids? Replacement video jack for an Apple IIe. That's a good question. I hope you'd be able to just find one from somewhere. Don't switch the HDMI input. It's just switching the... Ooh, we got purple. Great. We still got purple. Nice. I wonder if it's the video cable. Let's try just HDMI instead of this DVI cable, which is probably on its last legs. Oh, boy. So I'm going to plug HDMI into that port. Hey, there we go. All right, it's either the DVI port or just the silly cable. Cool. All right. So, looking good here. No issues. Excellent. All right, so I don't need that installer anymore. Trash that and free up some disk space, and should be able to load OBS. With all my shenanigans here. I almost unplugged this camera because I was like, oh, let me test the camera. Yeah, I think what I'll have to do is yeah, I'll test it. I was going to pause this stream and resume it from this machine, but I think that's a bad idea because what will likely happen is I'll run into issues with plugging in cameras. OBS hates when you, at least on the Mac, at least on these Macs, OBS hates when you plug cameras in live to one of these machines. You have to reboot them a bunch of times and all this stuff. So I probably won't be doing that on there, which is, yeah, well, I won't be doing that live. That's what I'm trying to say. Words. Yeah. All right, cool. So I'm going to quit OBS. Well, sometimes I record my streams because YouTube only allows you to download them in like 720p, which is absolutely terrible. So when I stream in 1080p, the resulting download is bleh. But yeah, yay, OpenCore. It only took us, how long have we been streaming? a long time. I don't. An hour and 12 minutes. There you go. Have one OBS computer controlling your cameras and the other recording the stream. That sounds way too fancy, Joe. That's way too fancy. The PC I'm streaming from now is, I forget what the specs are. Oh, come on, just go to the other input. You have 2 inputs. That's the only thing that's plugged in. You stupid Samsung monitor. Just be smart enough to switch between the two. My goodness. This PC is some $5 thing I picked up at eWaste. It's a Dell Optiplex 7040. The i5 6500 3.2 gigahertz processor with 16 gigabytes of DDR4 memory. This is actually the same processor, but with faster memory. Because I only have DDR3, I think. That's in my quote-unquote gaming PC upstairs. Which is plenty fine for the games I play. And honestly, if this 580 didn't work in this Mac Pro anymore, I was going to put that in my gaming PC. Because I think that's an NVIDIA, I think it's a 980. Which is fine for the games I play. I don't really push the limits of anything. Sweet. All right. Only if you have the internet bandwidth. Well, I do have pretty good bandwidth, but I don't know. I don't like to rely on things if I don't have to. All right, cool. Now what the hell am I going to work on? Well, I have to plug this computer back in to all the 3 monitors and stuff that's located over there. Yeah. Oh, I had to find the USB cards. I had to plug those back into this system. I had them. I don't know where I put them. Poopy. Poopity poop poop poop. Poopy poop poop poop. Oh, where are they? Where'd they go? I had them. Welcome to Mac84 Looks for Things. Starring Steve with Mac84. Oh, there they are. Yay. Yeah, so I had 2 of these cards, so figured might as well put them back in. So let's shut down. Well, I have to change the input again. We shut down this Mac, and then we'll install the USB cards. Yeah, I wouldn't use the 980 for the Mac. Oh yeah, that PC. I got at eWaste. I got 2 of them for $5 each, and one had the processor, just needed memory, so that's the one that I'm streaming from now. The other one has a USB-C port on the front of it. It's an Optiplex 750, so it's slightly newer. I think it could take 7th generation Intel processors. So I might pick up just a cheapo processor for it. I think for like $50, and just what I want to do eventually is, let me just get this screen back up here. Here we go. What I want to do eventually is, because me and my wife sometimes play games here when we're doing her fundraiser stream, and I figured, while this is nice and all, this is the streaming desk where I do, well, my filming desk. I always like to keep it clean. And on the other side of the basement, you could kind of see it because I'm cleaning up, where that light bulb is, all the way in the distance there. There's a projector and everything. And I have a 46-inch TV that my brother gave me that the power supply died on. So I was probing that the other day, and the power supply does seem to be dead or faulty. So I ordered a new one. And although I have a projector screen there, I want to make it so the TV is there and mounted on the wall, and the screen could go over the TV so you don't see it. So then, like, we could play with either on the projector or on the TV or whatever. Just a casual Lisa. It works. I just need to mess around with the analog board a bit. But yeah, I want to set up another streaming PC over there, just like in the AV rack, which you can't really see. There's a bunch of crap in the way. And so I'll have that Optiplex 750 there, so whenever I want to stream, everything's all plugged in already. I don't have to worry about unplugging things, dragging a PC over here or whatever. Because here, where my mess of the secondary desk is, I have that Optiplex I'm streaming from now. And the reason it's here, and I know there's a bunch of crap here because I'm unplugging these things and testing things. The reason it's here is so I could stream from any one of these machines. I could video capture and all that stuff. So that's why that's there. And I'm just streaming from it now. So I know, I have to clean. I've been doing it. Trust me, my wife said it's better. So that tells you something. She's my worst critic. Yeah. No, the cube is against the wall there, but we're getting a shed, so that'll help me move some of the crap around. I keep saying that. I have to submit all the township paperwork and hope they approve it and all that crap. But I just got like a bunch of shelves and everything, so I had to take everything off the old shelves, and it's just an absolute mess down here. But I'm getting better. Trust me. I wouldn't say that if it wasn't true. Well, my wife wouldn't say it if it wasn't true. Anywho, what are we doing? That's right, USB cards. That's what we're installing. Oh, goodness. Now, do I need both of these cards in here? No. Does it help? Yes. Also helps if you put the cord in the right way. Alright, now I should probably install the thingy that secures the cords. Hey Joe, no worries. So, I have to remember which was for the 2008 Mac and which is for this one. Pretty sure it's this one, but doesn't like rebar enabled. I have no idea what that is. Did you carry the carpet all the way down? I did. The only problem with the stupid carpet now is I had to move it so it's come on camera, go down. I had to move it because the foot of the desk is right there. And so I had to move it so it wouldn't reach that. And so right now, you saw the crap is there. There's a desk against the wall and the feet are not under the carpet, so I have to move that. But I like naps. Should have taken a nap instead of done this crap. Anywho, let me move this down. Oh no, it's been revealed that my streaming desk is just a 4-foot table with plywood on it. I learned that trick from Ken of the Computer Clan. Alright, let's secure the hell out of this stuff, huh? I was lifting CRTs earlier today. I'm alright. For now. Let's hope this works. Wait, no! Don't fall in there. Wait. Oh, no, that's... Wait. These have to be... Yeah, no. Something like this. If you're all good, we'll mess with some more stuff in a little bit. These are the Joes I know. These are the Joes I know. These are the Daves I know. These are the Daves I know. Stuck in the head for the rest of my day. Stuck in my head for the rest of the day. Wow, my brain is freaking tarnished. Alright. Those cords are in there. Lift this up. Oh. Well, you know what? Let's just leave it outside. I could not be asked. Can't be arsed. And we'll move the iPad out of the way. I don't need you on anymore, actually. What do I use for video capture? That's an excellent question. I actually have a whole video about this. Old man noises. One of these cheap-ass thingamajigs, coupled with a much more powerful and less cheap video scaler. So there's a video I did called VGA Capture, or something like that. It's a video, not a stream. It's about 20 minutes long. Very informative, but basically I use one of those and one of these at Lona brand digital scalers. Doesn't have to be this brand. This is just the one I happen to get super cheap. And what this will do, it's a plethora of inputs and outputs. So you have your composite in, component in, VGA in, even DVI in, and you have HDMI's in, which I don't really use, but you have 2 HDMI outs. And so I put the VGA into one of these from like a classic computer, put the HDMI out into one of these things, and this is just USB 2 or 3 to the PC, which works a treat. You can control the resolutions with this, check the manuals, make sure it's compatible with all the signals you're sending to it, etc., etc., etc. Usually these are sold without the power supplies, but they're just 5 volts, so pretty simple. And yes, also works with HDMI cameras. I have an old camcorder that I use for my above shots when I'm streaming, and that works out well. Now this thing is not great for, I'd say, anything that you want a super high quality capture of. It's okay, but if you plug in like a movie or something where the color space is like smooth or whatever, this is going to give you weird results. It's just the way it is. But yeah, David, check out that video I did. That's the whole reason I made that video. There's a bunch of different HDMI capture boxes out there. This is just the one that was cheap enough when I got it like a year ago. There are probably much better ones and with more features. This has a microphone input, and this has HDMI out and audio out too. But yeah. EGA XR1 Lite. I have no clue what that is. I'm going to look it up on my phone. But that's a good suggestion, Alley Cat. Thank you. And I think have not seen you on the streams before, but my brain is Swiss cheese, so who knows. But welcome if this is your first time seeing the in-depths of my terrible brain as I attempt to fix things by yelling at it. Okay, so yeah, they're like $50 on eBay. What are they, a capture card or like a USB device? This one's in the box. Oh, it's USB. Okay. I will have to take a look at that. That is pretty neat. Yeah, I have one of those Elgatos. It's actually right... Ow, my toes. It's actually right here, but this one does not work with OBS. This is just a regular HD60. It's not one of the fancy ones. At least the last time I checked, I could not run this with OBS. It was not happy. Not happy. But, I mean, this was, like, paid for like $50 for it. So, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, it'll work fine with the Elgato Capture software. But when I plugged into OBS, it was not happy. So, yeah. Anywho, let's turn this sucker back on. Almost said a different word. Be helpful if I plugged in the video to the thing. Oh, boy. Run! Oh, I can't even read the text. Yeah, sure. Ron, I enjoyed your Phantom stream yesterday. It was quite spooky. Yeah, that's what I was reading, Alley Cat, but I was using this on a PC primarily. But yeah, it's alright. Yeah, the Elgato ones are a bit pricier, but I have had a lot of people say that. Ron. Ugh. Look at that, the colors are fine. Except this this TV is doing some weird overscan business. So even if I go to displays... oh god. Menu. There we go. Normal. Yay. Cool. Alright, let's make sure the USB ports are detected. Yes, they are. 2 USB 3 buses. Fan-freaking-tastic. Oh, thank you very much, Ron, for the super chat. Eep! Oh, and you made a little poo emoji, so... oh, God. It's a brown ghost. All right, cool. So let's plug some stuff in. Now this capture card will work with just standard USB 2, and I've actually used it under USB 2, and I have not had any issues at all. And what the hell are we going to capture? Oh, I can use the camcorder. Let me just borrow that. Like, what's the point of this story? I like stories. Oh, boy. Yes, Colin. Yes. You know you're getting into the cheap stuff when it's just like, oh, this end connector and this cable will save us about 30 cents. So let's just go with that. Oh, boy. Ooh, an apple dumpling. Oh, dumpling. I read that wrong. Dump. Alright, let's see. If I go to new movie recording, QuickTime would like to allow access to your things. Sure, why the hell not? Hey, look at that. The power of HDMI capture via a cheap-ass USB thing. Sweet infinity shot. Move. Tell Don not to. Oh boy, oops, I'm pushing the things on the camera. Didn't want to do that. No, go away. Look. Secret Mackie. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Hey, see you later, Garth. Dun dun dun. Hey, look at all the crap on the top shelf I normally don't show. Like this weird Dreamcast box I got in Japan. My iPod socks. There you go, Trina. There's Retrotech's Chris card. There's the Duo docks. The Macintosh portable screen. There's my bun. His name is Steve. He likes to hide up there. I got some games and stuff. Some SideQuest discs. A bunch of crap just shoved in there as I try and just tidy up this place. Because you gotta put it somewhere. And then this shelf is surprisingly cleanish. Kind of, maybe, sort of. Because that's sort of gotta be seeing it. But, anywho. HDMI works, USB card works. Yay! Excellent. Hey, look, you can look inside of the thing. Look how pretty it is. I actually used to use this camera for my videos ages ago. It's a cheapo $50 camcorder I picked up. And that's just what I had. Oh no, look, it's the other shelf that's all full of crap. I forget what's wrong with that one. I forget what's wrong with that one. And I forget what's wrong with that one. Oh, that's the neglected shelf of neglect. But yeah, there's the streaming desk. And the Mac Pro tower goes under there in the empty space. Against the basement wall I have to clean up. But there's a window. Look! Sunlight! This is so stupid. Oh, God. You can zoom into things around here. Look. There's the Lisa. Yay! Yay! Whee! Now Joe's gonna throw up. Sorry. Alright, let me stop this. Alright, that works. Crush your head. Crush it. Yeah, I mean, some don't have logic boards. Those Mac SEs, I'm pretty sure they're all empty. I'm just using the husks of them. Normal view, normal view, normal view. Oh, that's what I should have done, Ron. Oh, boy. Are we getting a video on that Power Mac 4400? Yes. So, Where's the camera? Hi! Um, so I meant to do those Macintosh clone videos, the historic stuff, and then I meant to do like the little one-offs of like the machines. And then I figured, you know what? I'm gonna wait forever doing that, so I'm just gonna do these as is. So I'm gonna work on this. Oh, it's not there anymore. Oh wait, they took that out. Where's that machine? God damn it. Well, there's another Macintosh clone I want to do a video on next, and then I'll do one on the 4400. So that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, our Mac Pro works. Our streaming machine is all set up now. The boot disk is APFS, which is not a fan of really at all. But I guess as long as I have a hard drive that I'm backing stuff up to, I guess it's okay. So, speaking of which, let me turn this off. Let me plug in that spinner drive, which fell down, but hopefully it's fine. Is the power center under a pile of stuff? No, I think I put it on the shelf. There is a power center under a pile of stuff, but that's necessary stuff. That's like SCSI cables and discs and crap. That's normal. That's normal. It really, my basement does look like there's a pile of shit, but I promise you, it's not that bad. There's no food down here. There's no mice or anything. Hey, Rich Tanky. No, you cannot have it before you even ask. Yes, you missed the OpenCore fun, but it's now installed, so there you go. In fact, let me adjust this here. The whole reason I'm setting up some of these things in a certain order is so I could play with them. Like this beautiful Image Writer LQ, which is a chunk of a printer. It is freaking huge. So that's going to be featured someday. I do want to get another one of these desks with a pull-out printer thing so I could put more crap on them. I mean, more printers there. So, yay, printers. I did so many of those videos, Rich. All these live streams of me, like, just cleaning up for hours. God willing, I have to do it again, but... Be careful what you wish for. There's a lot of these printers that you could get for not a lot of money. In fact, I might be getting another one that someone's just giving me, so I'll find that a new home, if that's the case. Eric is back. Thank goodness. Alright, sweet. So let's see if... Alright, my Time Machine disc is here. Oh, that's right. So this had... Oh, wow. Yeah, this is... Oh, man. Yeah, this is my 2008 Mac Pro backup. And this is where I had all of my old Mac84 videos. Like this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, when I was doing this video on the Quadra press kit thing. Dot matrix printers are fully working printers. Bunch of Looney Tunes on here. I converted from Laserdiscs and uploaded to things. Are you going to upgrade to Big Sur? Absolutely freaking no. There's no reason I need to update to Big Sur on this machine at this time. I was running High Sierra on this for ages on my streaming machine. I had no problem, but I thought if I'm going to switch machines, might as well upgrade the OS to Mojave so I could run a few newer things, which is going to be fine for me. I have my Mac Studio for all the modern stuff. I'll leave this for the old stuffs. What's this? Oh, that's why that's my portrait display. I was doing videos on that. Look at how tall that thing is. Oh god. Oh, thanks, Rich. Yeah, I accidentally uploaded like 2 of the same one. Oh wow, yeah, this is there used to be a desk here. So in this video that we're watching here, you see there's a piece of wood and white. Yeah, that used to be here where the shelf is. That's no more. So yeah, that's when the heck was this recorded? 2018. My goodness, time flies. There's me. Oh god, I should be careful of opening this crap, shouldn't I? Look at me trying to do an intro to something. I never released any of this crap. Look at the hair sticking out the back of my hat. Oh, that's probably why. Oh, boy. Yeah, there's a bunch of Mac84 crap I never did anything with. Oh, it's not buried. I know where it is, kind of, maybe, sort of. Oh, Eric, that is awesome. Time to archive that. Oh, boy. All right, cool. Cool beans. All right, so what I'll probably do... How big is this? 200 gigs. Okay. And this is just a backup, right? Oh, no, but there's other stuff on here. Yeah, let me make a folder here. So unfortunately, I would run out of space on my old SSD, and I just put stuff on the backup drive, which is a very stupid idea because that means it's only in one place. So there's a lot of crap on here. Where's the Time Machine backup drive? Folder, rather. Users. Oh, that's right, because this is bootable, too. Extra files is 67 gigs. What is extra files? Oh, that's these huge video recordings. I used to do, like, I was doing captures of, like, System 7. Yeah. Big, chunky file. We don't need that, really. Hey, look, there's the intro to Joe's SE30 shenanigans. Hey, there you go, Trina. But if I am going to upgrade to anything, Monterey is running great on my MacBook Pro laptop. So I'm going to... I think I like Monterey better than Big Sur. But anywho, I'm going to copy over all this crap. We're not going to watch it all because it's going to take forever. But I'll copy over from this spinning hard drive over to the SSD because now I have space. So probably about 150 gigs of crap that I had to copy over. But yep, no worries, Rich. But I'm glad we did get it working, so that's cool. There you go. Yeah, see, the whole reason, like, people love upgrading the Mac OS, and you can do whatever you want on your own machine. It's your own machine. You can do whatever the hell you want with it. But for my practical purposes, I usually wait for a new OS to come out. Unless there's a feature I really need to utilize, I don't upgrade. Or if this is a piece of software that only works on that, I don't upgrade. And that's just because for the majority of the machines I have, like my streaming machine or my Mac Studio upstairs, I use them for a purpose. This I use to stream and stuff like that. The other one I use to video edit and do all this stuff. And yeah, I just leave it where it is. Now, for this machine here, yeah, I'm not going to make any videos with. I stream from it, but I don't really. I might save videos as I stream, but I'm not rendering anything in Final Cut Pro or anything. Now the Mac Studio upstairs, that's what I use for all my video editing. So it's running Monterey, has plenty of CPU and GPU cores to rip through, and that thing's a beast. And so if let's say Ventura is the latest one, or whatever it is, that has better rendering or something, yeah, sure, I'll upgrade, and it'll be fine. But I'm gonna wait. I'll probably wait till after Christmas, because get all the bugs out. Oh boy. My digitizer hardware is an old ITV. I remember those. Ventura. Sweet. So this data transfer, whatever the heck, is going to take 23 minutes. I should have started that after I put the machine back in there. But anyway, here's I think this is the old graphics card. Yeah, this is the old graphics card I used to have in my PC. It's an NVIDIA. I hate that they like hardly ever put the damn name of these stupid things on here. There's like 4 stickers on some of these, and like they never say any of the model number. I think this is a 670 by what I remember. So yeah, this is a neat card. Using that for ages. This card I got from eWaste. I have no idea if it works. This one actually says what it is on it. This is a NVIDIA GeForce GTX 660, I believe. 3 gigabytes DDR5, 192-bit. Again, from eWaste. Maybe the machine was just tossed or the graphics card died or something like that. So who knows. I do have a Mac Studio. That's the only Apple Silicon product I have for a Mac. And it's absolutely lovely. I've had that for about 6 months. I'm doing a retrospective video on it coming up soon because I've had 6 months with it. Absolutely love the damn machine. So that's that card. And then there's this one here. Let me fish it out. It's over here. And what is this? This is a GTX 750 Ti OC-2GD5. There you go. Again from eWaste. Probably not happy. But anyway. Oh boy. Wouldn't it have to be flashed to a ROM that supports UEFI? 600 you should do that. I'm just showing cards I have from PCs and stuff. I'm not saying they work in Macs. I was just showing them off. Yeah, no. These are not. No, they're just there because they came from a bin. Those are PC cards. Don't confuse them. Oh boy. This one, on the other hand, is a Mac card. No, don't worry about it. This guy's cool. This guy's ATI 5770. Investigator from the Trash Bin Network. There's a 750 Ti Mac ROM, but I have not been able to get it to work. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I did flash the hell out of a video card for that works in the G5. I think it's a 256 meg ATI card. That thing is crazy. It's in one of the G5s that's over there. And it's a nice machine and all. I just, don't have a spot for it right now. After I clean up, I'd like to get like a desk set up. Because I have. All right. So here's the plan. Here's the master vision. Let's move my chair away. So I have a few desks here. I want to set up one more desk with like the Lisa, and then probably something else. And I want another desk with like a G4 and a G5 and something like that. Because the G4 Mac Mini I have as my server, one of the servers is just sitting up there, which is fine. But sometimes I need a G4. It might even just be an iBook. It doesn't have to be crazy. But like I like these desks, the old style desks, where it would have like a room for a tower and then a room for a printer, and stuff like that. Because I'll utilize all that space. I have this machine here now, which, let me move some of this crap out of the way. Give you an example. I mean, this space is currently being worked on. But, I'd have a monitor on top of that system. Then there's space for a printer there. There's space for 2 machines under there. So there's my Vectra HP system. And then there's this Packard Bell thing, which I'd probably just swap out. That's just there temporarily eating up space. But, I'd like to have these machines set up so I can actually access them. Because what the hell's the point of having these machines if you can't use them? So that's the plan. Hopefully I could do that fairly soonish. Probably be my winter project. But yeah, that's what I got the 5X, the RX 580 for. I got that just for using in my 2012 Mac Pro. So I'm happy to utilize it once again. And I guess the real test would be if OBS works well with it. Hopefully I don't run into any video rendering or hiccups or anything like that. I hope not. That would suck after all this. But at least that's good for now. All Maxwell cards won't do metal, but they work on High Sierra without OpenGL. Huh, interesting. There's 960 on that works great if you're okay with no metal. Huh. Yeah, for the 2009 Mac Pro, I'm probably going to leave that on High Sierra. Probably with this video card, just like for legacy stuff. If I have to run some old apps or something like that. Haven't had the need to really. The Mac Studio could run like 99% of what I need to run. Sometimes I have to open something with QuickTime 7 and convert it, but I could use that on the 2012 or G4 Mac Mini that I have on my network that just are sitting running all the time. Because one is running Tiger, one's running Mojave, and I also have a Snow Leopard machine that I boot up occasionally. And with all those three Macs on the network, it's like if I need to run an app, I usually can. Even the OS 9 stuff in classic mode, I can do that, which is great. So we all hate NVIDIA. I mean, the card I have in my gaming PC is still an NVIDIA. I used to enjoy the NVIDIA stuff. I could go either way back in the day. I could not care less. In fact, NVIDIA, I had that in my my Pentium 4 gaming PC in this is high school. That was an ATI. God, what the heck was it? I don't know. It had a 7 in it. That doesn't narrow it down. It was an ATI AGP card, and I was like, oh, and then that died. And then I had two ATI 4670s or 4760s or whatever, and they were crossfire. They had that link thing, so I ran both of them. Unreal Tournament 3 ran like crazy on that PC. I still have it somewhere. It's all parted out, but that was a ATI Intel quad-core system, and that I was running Windows Vista because that was the only thing that would support it at the time. And oh man, that was I played a lot of fun games on that. And that was my gaming system until I think 2013, when I purchased the machine. Well, built the machine I have now, which is I think it's like some gigabyte motherboard and an Intel i5 6500, which is fine for what I need. And originally had the NVIDIA 670 I upgraded to, and now I think it's a 980 or something like that. But it was ATI's version of SLI was called Crossfire. So I was using two cards linked together. But that's memories of what I used to play around with. Yeah, the whatever card, one of the NVIDIA cards I could have used with metal, I think. I think I even tried one of them when I was tinkering around, and it worked okay, but it wasn't happy. Or maybe the machine just wasn't happy. I don't remember. But oh goodness, how long have we been streaming here for? Now we did all the work. Now I'm just yammering on. I mean, that's cool if you want to hear me yammer, but there's an eBay auction that's ending soon. In 21 hours. That's not soon. And this one's ending soon too. 19 hours. That's not soon. It's a whole day. Oh boy. Yeah, so I'd like to have a setup here for like a G4, even a G5 system. See, I never really got into the G5s until way after they were dead. Only in like, I think 2018 or 2017 is when I got my first G5. They were so out of my price range. So. Eric is reading an introduction to Pascal 1.3. Good use of your time. Oh goodness. Oh boy. I'm looking at the pile of mini disc players that don't want to work. That's fun. I guess I could play around with. Yeah, I could do that. I'll play around with another machine. Let me get it over here. It is a. I was kind of gonna do a video on that though. Yeah, never mind. I'm gonna do a video on that. Hold on. There's other crap I could tinker around with. Hold please. Reboot my brain to think of what the hell I was gonna do. Collab with Tecmo. No, I know the guy on through his Patreon. I don't think he'd want to collab with me. I mean, he's an awesome guy, and I'd love to say hi to him, but I get exactly where he's coming from. It's too much hassle for him. What the hell would I have to add? Oh, my mini disc players don't work. He'd be like, okay. Matt's a great guy. He's fantastic. His videos are a big inspiration for how I do my videos and stuff like that. And hope to meet him one day or something like that. But yeah, but I know exactly how he'll be. He'll be like, okay, well, which is totally great. I love like the one of the things he did, and he was just like ranting about how people I guess see him as an old man with the gray hair, so they just stop bothering him. It's like, yes, can I get to that stage already? Get like comments on my YouTube channel where like, oh, you should do this, you should have done that. It's like, okay, sure. Oh gosh. Typing on the wrong keyboard. Oh yeah, I feel that, Trina. Okay, what the heck can we do here? I really want to put this machine back on that desk, but that desk is full of crap at the moment. Suggestions. You tell me what to do. I don't know. Should I go away? Should I stop? Just I'm at your mercy. Check the drive you tossed onto the cement floor. It's in the machine now. I'm copying data from it. Yes, unhealthy fascination could describe a lot of my hobbies as well. Clean your... Alley cat. Ouch. 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 Trina, you're hard on me about cleaning. Why don't you tell people how I've been trying? Come on. This is the basement, thankfully. If this is my room, my wife would murder me. I'd be dead. Absolutely dead. Thankfully, there are no machines upstairs, or I'd be dead. So the Lisa, it does work. The analog board needs some reflowing, and in order to take that, I have to take off the whole CRT. So be extremely careful with that. I want to take my time with that. Do or do not. There is no try. Yes, thank you, Trina. What the hell else was I gonna do? I was gonna mess around with something. There's the Motorola Star Max that I don't know where it's naked. The shelf for it is somewhere. Yeah, this data is gonna be done copying in 9 minutes. I can move the Mac Pro back to the desk, which is great because I can stream again from the Mac. I don't mind streaming from the PC. It's just when I'm streaming from the Mac, everything is there. You know, this machine is here, and I have a keyboard like on the floor. It's not ideal. I have the single 6-core processor with the Hack 2010 firmware on a 2009 running OpenCore. The same graphics card I have running Monterey. Oh, great. I don't doubt Monterey would run fine. I know there were some like weird race conditions and timing things that were screwing up a lot of these machines trying to run things beyond like Big Sur, or even including Big Sur. But again, I haven't really been paying attention to a lot of that stuff because I just leave it on what I have it on. It works fine for me so far. Sorry if it's already been covered, but what is the blue drive caddy? Assuming a special SSD caddy, you are absolutely 1000% correct. That is a blue piece of plastic, and all it is to have an SSD on it. I think OWC made them, but you could 3D print them. But yeah, that's just what it is. Exactly what it is. $65 scribe satellite system. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what this machine was running. This was running, well, this machine was running High Sierra. And so I took I'm basically going to use this machine instead because it's a little faster. But yeah, I used to have a storage locker where I would put all this crap. It was like a 5 by 10 foot unit. But then we moved and we had a garage. And I'm like, oh, I'll just use a garage. And then I was like, oh, I'm going to play around with this in the basement. And then I'd bring it in from the garage and I'd leave it here. And that's why all the stuff is in the basement. And it should go back in the garage. But I'm too lazy. So there you go. Yeah, a lot of these Hackintosh projects seem to be much easier than it was back in the day. My goodness, I started at Hackintosh with Tiger 10.4.4 or 10.4. Whatever. It was like a developer preview or something like that. And I ran on a Celeron E-machines, and I liked it. It was really fast. Couldn't do anything. There were no Intel apps. There was like a developer preview of Mozilla Firefox called something different. It was like completely different, but it worked. That was it. A Core Duo, I would put Snow Leopard on there, Eric. As long as you have like 2 gigs of memory, Snow Leopard would be great. Now Tiger is great too. If you don't need to run the latest and greatest apps, Tiger is a beautiful OS to run on PowerPC or Intel system. But if you want to run a later OS, I mean, you can't go wrong with either. Tiger and Snow Leopard are rock solid. Can't go wrong with either. Yeah, I mean, Tiger was absolutely blazing fast as an Intel preview. In fact, where did I put it? All right, so this is a future project, and I keep saying this, and I keep not having the time because my ADD brain is like, oh, do something else. I bought the closest, cheapest available Intel branded PC motherboard that was the candidate that Apple modified to work on the G5 cases for their Intel developer transition system. So it's not the developer transition motherboard. It's an actual Intel motherboard, but it's the closest model that I could find to that easily available. So I bought that motherboard, and I bought the CPU upgrade. So it would be a Pentium 4 3 gigahertz or 3.2 or something like that. And my plan is to just like revisit the first beta of Mac OS X and just play around with it. I have the downloads for it, which was not easy to find. And I have that system. I think I have a weird, ugly PC case, the red case that Trino always wants to steal from me. I could use that with it. Yeah, I just want to revisit that. I think that'll be a lot of fun. It's not an actual developer transition system. I wish I had one, but I don't. Those are expensive, and people don't really advertise them because technically they're still property of Apple. But I think that would be a fun project to try and do because it's just something that was neat, and the board was like $50. So I'm like, why not? We'll try it. Yeah, Leopard is slower than Snow Leopard. Leopard is Snow Leopard. They just optimize the heck out of it. I mean, Leopard is, I don't know, people have odd fascinations with it. I remember it from, wow, this is slow on my machine. But what do I know? Not much. How do you feel about sherbet? Oh, Sorbet Leopard. Well, I actually had a whole video planned for Sorbet Leopard. People were saying, oh, it's making my Mac faster and blah, blah, blah. So this is what I did. I took 2 of those G5 Macs here that were similar spec, put identical hard drives in them, and installed Leopard and Snow Leopard. Had identical graphics cards, had identical displays. 2 Apple 20-inch cinema displays. Running them identically, okay? I saw 0 performance difference on benchmarks, on games, on anything. Absolute 0 difference. So I had Leopard running and Sorbet Leopard running, and I saw little to no difference. So it was like, I had this whole thing planned out. Oh, this would be a great video. There was nothing to report. It was so boring. I'm like, all right, yeah, boot's like half a second faster. Oh, wait, now it boots half a second slower. Oh, I'm getting 5 frames per second faster. No, wait, now I'm getting 5 slower. So it's like, what the hell's the point? I thought it's neat, don't get me wrong. If there are some optimizations that work best on some systems or it runs faster on your machine, fantastic. But I tried to set up a use case of 2 G5 systems, and yeah. I probably compare it to 10.5, not 10.6. Well, that's what I was comparing it to. 10.5 is Leopard, 10.6 is Snow Leopard. But you can pretend to have Sierra on a Power Mac. That's all we're doing. We're just pretending. Anyways, but yeah, I had this whole thing planned. Those machines occupied this desk for like a week and a half. There's probably a ton of gigabytes of footage on a hard drive somewhere. But no worries. And it was just one of these things where it's like, well, that didn't work out as I planned. A lot of videos do that. I shoot a bunch of stuff that I never use. But yes, it was right after the Linux shenanigans. Alright, that data is copied over. So I'm going to shut down this machine. Yeah, I mean, maybe it makes better sense on a G4. I just didn't have two identical G4s. A lot of mine have bad power supplies. Which is funny, because the liquid-cooled G5s I have no problems with. And whenever I say liquid-cooled G5s, I'm like, oh my god, pull it out of the system, it's gonna die! Yeah, it probably is. But it's sitting in the corner, not being used, so it's fine. Alright, cool. I'm gonna take this thing off the desk. And I should get a PCI cord slot. Well, you know what? It doesn't freaking matter. Because the door that fits on this doesn't actually fit on it. So it's going to be open and collecting dust, and that's the way I like it. That's just the fate I've accepted. Oh, boy. But this thing was in a pallet of computers that got crushed. And actually, you probably could still see it. This metal is like pushed in a little bit. And yes, I put pins on here. My wife got me this pin. It came with a free 100 pin, so I put it on there too. Is it silly? Yes. But why not? And so, yeah, this is kind of bent inward. You can only sort of see it from certain angles. And the frame is slightly bented so the door doesn't fit on. But yeah, this is my baby. Been using this for years to video edit. And I'm going to double check if I have optical drives in here. I forget if I do or don't. I should put the damn thing on its side again. Hi. Yep, 2 optical drives. Are they... Ow. Are they connected? No. Oh, that's the Blu-ray drive. All right, let me take that out. So I'm not going to need it down here, but I do want to put that... I have an external USB 3 case with a Blu-ray drive. And this is a fast... The top one... Is the top one? Yeah. This is... No. Wait. No, what comes after 12? No, after 12. This one, where's the camera? This guy here is a Blu-ray drive. So let me just take that out real quick. I hurt my back all the time. Well, you could use the display on a non-crummy MacBook if you're holding onto it. Okay, screwdriver. I need a screwdriver. Ow. Metal is sharp and pointy. This might be too large for this. Yes, it is. I actually found my screwdriver set. I haven't lost all the bits from this one yet. Make sure I'm removing the right drive. Oh boy. Yeah, the problem with this having the drive internal is the Mac Pro likes to send signals to it every now and again for whatever reason, and the drive just spins up and spins down, which is so much fun when you're trying to record voiceovers and you're trying to say a tricky sentence and you just said it correctly, and then the drive spins up and down for no reason. It's like, yeah, thanks, buddy. Can you not do that? Trying to do crap over here. Thanks. And I only need one drive if I'm using a machine down here, because I'm just gonna burn disks once in a while. It does, because I used that. I used that for ages. And it didn't fix it. Because like I said, I was using OpenCore on this thing before I brought it down here. And was not happy at all. But maybe it's just the model of the drive. Because I was reading a bunch of things to try and fix it, and nothing, absolutely nothing worked. Unless it was a recent thing. Oh, I should put those screws back on the thingy. Because there's a little storage for the screws. You could just put them in right here. So Apple made it very easy if you wanted to add a second drive. I don't have an antivirus because I'm a rebel. Oh, on 8. Well, either way, this Blu-ray drive is going to go upstairs. I have an external USB 3 case with an older Blu-ray burner in it, so I'm going to replace that. But that's good to know, Alley Cat. I did not know that. See? I don't pay enough attention to this stuff anymore. But that used to drive me crazy. Is it actually in the release notes, or you just noticed it that like just magically happens in your system now? Alrighty. Why is that not sitting in all the way? Yeah, close enough. Okay. Ow, sharp edges. This stupid computer has been sitting here ever since I did that iMac video. It's been sitting here. I think this is an Intel. Nope. It's a G5 17-inch. The hell you're doing under this table is beyond me. Let's move you to the side. Well, you know what? I'm going to put a sticker on you after I boot you up, because I forget what's on it. He just wanted attention. I leave the stream for 5 minutes, and now he's playing around with iMacs. What the hell? Needs to be cleaned. Mac Pro makes a good space heater too. My room is a lot cooler upstairs now that I don't have the Mac Pro in there. The funny looking Mac Pro. I'm trying to remember whose machine this is. Oh, yep, it's my brother's. My brother's iMac from school. He gave it to me when he didn't need it anymore. I think this is how I played Unreal Tournament not too long ago. On this baby. Yep, Unreal Tournament 2004. Runs okay. I think this only has... oh, did I upgrade the memory on this thing? Let's see. He used this in college. 2 gigahertz PowerMac G5, 1 gigabyte of DDR memory. I forget what graphics card is in this thing. It's a cute little 17-inch model though. 128 megabytes of VRAM in this ATI AGP Radeon 9600. That's what we got here. So there. There we go. Pretty neat. It has its original 150 gigabyte drive. I don't know the manufacturer. A Seagate. There you go. No worries, Alligat. Thank you very much for stopping by. If you are new, thank you for tuning in and subscribing, assumingly, and all that stuff. So, Macro, a very good combination trash can and space heater. Yeah, I mean there's the whole capacitor plague that happened with these models, but oh, the terrible 5200 FX, yeah. I mean, thankfully you could pretty much find those at a good price. You could even flash some PC cords to work in the G5s. All right, let's shut this down. I'm going to put a label on this one that this is a 2 gigahertz model. Move this Mac Pro out of the way before I scrape my knee on the damn thing again. Label. Ow. Pointy metal hurts. Alright, so I'm just going to write on this label. Put this on the back of the metal here. Let's hope this pen works. Nope. There it goes. Kinda. Well, I wrote my brother's name on it, so I know it's that one. Oh, there's a Sharpie. Look. Yeah, when the eyesight ones came out, he was pretty pissed because he had to get his externally. Alright, cool. Tony Hawk Pro Skater. Oh, man. Alright, sweet. That little guy works. Sorry I was neglecting you under the table. I'll put you somewhere safe. Oh, God, these G5 ones are freaking heavy, man. Ugh. What did I get a message about? Okay. All right, let me take a quick break. Where's my mouse? Wrong mouse. Let me take a quick break, and I'll be right back to maybe work on something and wrap up the stream. I'm not sure. I'm gonna see something. Be right back. I'm back. I have 40 minutes to kill. What should I work on? I got some blue scuzzies I could solder together. Some interesting ones to do. Grab stuff off the shelves. What else could I do? I could put a floppy drive inside of a HP Vectra. You can see if that wants to work. Feel free to just spam in the chat what you want me to do, because we got some time here. What else? What else could I tinker with for about 40 minutes? Something easy. Eric, what iBook? A G3 or a G4? Because I probably actually have spare ones from a G4. And I think I have a spare G4 that, well, the GPU may be dead, but the screen is also broken. I'm not sure what's the problem. But, Eric, feel free to send me a text message of, like, the model you're working on. Because if I got parts, they're yours, buddy. I don't need them. The network card. I need to clean that before I touch it, Jeremy. But any video game consoles and control. Oh, speaking of controller consoles, I do have a Sega Genesis Model 1 that I'm pretty sure the controller ports are need to be soldered. Don't ask me where the system is though. Poop. That'll be a project to do. G3. No worries. I have a bunch of at one point in time I had a stack of G3s. Now I don't know where the hell they are at the moment, but I probably still have some. So because I had to rebuy the video cable that goes from the motherboard to the display, I think, at one point, if that's the cable you're looking for. Do a Draga 1 like project. I've seen like one or two of the dude's videos. I have. If you told me I had to do one of those projects, I could not imagine what you're referring to. Describe it to me. Nothing against the guy. Just I have no clue. I guess I'll bust out that. Wow, I can't afford that either of those things. Yeah, man, let's speed up this computer. Radical. Yeah, let's bust out that HP Vectra because I have a floppy drive. Might as well. Might as well. I'm just going to be behind the camera here, so just give me a minute. As I knock things over. Oh, boy. Well, I forgot the case comes off like that. Hey, Brad. Oh, boy. Whoop. Got a weird PC here. Actually, a pretty neat one. Okay, so you may ask what the hell I'm doing here. So, I should probably tell you folks. This is an, whatever the hell this is, HP Vectra XU5133C. So I believe it's a Pentium 133. Not a bad machine at all. Has SCSI built in, networking built in. I bought this floppy drive at VCF Midwest. And if you'd notice, the coloring is almost a perfect match for the bezel. Lighting in here is terrible, but yeah. This is a G5, sure, Drake, sure. So There's a Matrox video card in here. There's an AppleTalk PC card in here. There's a SCSI hard drive in here. And we could probably put a floppy drive in here, because why the hell not? So let's move the camera over so you get a better view of what the hell I'm doing. It's tangled upon wires. Well, that's my gut. You don't need to see that. Let's see enough of that. Let's turn this monitor off. The camera keeps adjusting because there's a bright light there. Okay, so we have things. There we go. I need the tools for this one. Where the hell did the screwdriver go? I have all the bits. Where did the thing go? Steven, you idiot. Let's waste the time before dinner where I can just relax. No, I have to fix something again. Where did I put the screwdriver? Is it under here? No. No. That's fun. Drake. Mike, I knew you were going to freaking show up now. Of all the times. Of all the times. Now you show up. Your Vectra. I pay for the damn thing. You just want it because it's pretty. And I don't blame you. It is pretty. But no worries, Mike. You just missed me cursing at the Mac Pro until I got OpenCore to work. So I got a bug up my ass now that I have about 40 minutes until dinner's done. And I figured I have this floppy drive which matches the bezels of this machine perfectly. So I might as well install the damn thing. I don't know if it works, but that's, you know, why let that stop us? Flexible disk couplet. Oh. Well, that's not going to work. We're going to have to make this CD-ROM drive go one step lower because the floppy drive has to be up here, I think. Just because this cable, I don't think is going to be long enough for both. See how it's like that? So, I mean, I might be able to stretch it, actually. I don't know the aesthetics, though. Floppy, CD, floppy, or floppy, floppy, CD. I guess we'll leave the CD-ROM drive where the hell it is. I don't know. We'll find out. We'll immediately regret our decision, I'm sure. Floppy cassette tape. How does this come off? Oh, there's another metal dealie under here. I have no idea what that is. Oh. Okay. Nice little bezel. Move that off to the side. Let's move the camera down. Where's my lights? Hold on. Let me get a light. I have these lights, and I have batteries for them. Might as well use it to avoid getting a dark image on this thing. I'm even having trouble seeing what the hell I'm doing. There we go. No, it's too light. A little bit better. Probably better if the camera wasn't directly behind the light. All right. Damn right, Trina. Damn right. Okay. Let's see. I can move the camera upwards a little bit. Alrighty. So we do have an open bay there. Let's see how the floppy looks as is. Things have gotten so spooky, we're messing with the PC. Ow. Okay. Look at that. Oh, I need rails. Ah, damn it. You serious? Lousy PCs. Yeah, I need rails for this stupid thing. Are they like hidden behind here? No, that would just make too much freaking sense. Well, that sucks. It's dusty anyway. Probably have to clean this up. That's pretty. What model is this? Ow, pointy. 321-20601. Here we go. It's a Hewlett. What, just freaking look at that. It even has HP branding on it. Like it was made for this machine. Probably was. Maybe. We have a bunch of numbers on here. There. You could read the numbers. Maybe. Kind of. Sort of. Maybe there are rails, Mike. This thing was in pretty good shape, but see, like on the left and the right are these little things where it was held in. Let me take out the spaghetti. See if I could find any metal clips just hanging around. Not on this side of the case. Maybe they're hidden somewhere? Do not know. What's the screw on the bottom holding? Absolutely nothing. I don't know what the hell that does. I tried unscrewing it. It doesn't want to come all the way out. The rails are about 4 to 5 inches long. Yeah, like I know that. I'm looking at the other one, but I'm not seeing. I should refresh what I was saying. I'm not seeing a place where they would store rails. Is what I'm trying to get at. Maybe they were removed or in an accessory box or some other ungodly thing. I'm sure someone could 3D print them or something. But well, I guess I'd want to have rails for it to, because I don't want to have to mess with this machine again. I mean, this is sort of raised up, so I think the whole idea is to just like secure this. So like if I were to install this drive, like this would like secure it in place, or I don't know. If it's an OEM HP Compact, probably didn't come with the spare rails. Oh, fantastic. Thank you, Compact, you pile of crap. Yeah, I'd have to measure the original ones. I'm sure there's a file out there already. Or I'll just make something out of wood. Just shove it in there. I mean, to be honest, I'm probably not going to use the CD-ROM drive. Well, I guess maybe I would. I don't even know if this floppy drive works. It just looks cool. The capacitors look okay. Well, actually, no. No, just probably flux, hopefully. Maybe. Hopefully. Yeah, I guess I'll take the CD-ROM drive out, and I could take measurements and photos and such. Where the heck did I put the damn screwdriver that has the bit for this? Of all those damn screwdrivers, ow. I had two screwdrivers here. I have no idea where they are now. Oh, looks like Mike found one. If you were paying attention, Retrotech, you'd know what we were doing. There we go. HP Vectra floppy drive. Well, that's for the floppy drive. I think that's shallower than the CD drive bracket. Oh, I see what you're saying. Oh, yeah, that's a 3.5-inch floppy drive. Next to the keyboard. Oh, there it is. Hey, how about that? Thank you, David. My goodness, driving myself insane here. I'm a freaking idiot. Yeah, the non-mod life. That's what happens. Yeah, Mike, that's like almost close. I'm going to assume, though, the rails for the CD-ROM drive are a bit different, but we're about to find out. We have a SCSI CD-ROM drive in here. Yeah, that's what the rails look. Oh, look, it's a whole freaking thing. It's a whole thing. Look at that. It's got a thing there and things there. So yeah, that's a whole thing. That's not just rails. That's like a plate it goes on. Because I would guess that, yeah, see, they have grooves here. Like almost like a G3 mini tower. So it has these, I don't know if you can see it. It has these little sleds thingamajigs. So yeah, that's how it would go in. Yeah. So I'll need to have a sled, I guess. Should be an HP part number on this sled. There we go. 5002-3236 revision 1 0494. So April 1994. But I'm going to look up that part number real quick. Because if I could find another one of those, I'll just buy it if it's cheap enough. Nothing yet. Nothing's coming up. This is a PC. Yes. Pentium 133. So yeah, I'll have to find the part for this. If anybody knows where to find this, put in the comment section. It is not the one from Thingiverse. That is the floppy drive one that is different. I already have that. This is for the CD-ROM drive, which I'm assuming, because the mount points look similar, can be used with the 5 1/4 drive as well. So I will measure this. So it could be 3D printed, I guess. It's just a bunch of metal. I guess that could be plastic. It is a big chunk of piece of metal, but I will do that. But yeah, that's how that goes. Sorry, just checking some stuff here. Yeah. All right. Well, let's go back in. For now, I'll do measurements later. Well, I guess we're not installing a floppy drive. I don't even know if the damn floppy drive works. Little speaker there. That's cute. I mean, this is a neat little machine. I do like it. Have 4 ISA slots, 2 PCI slots. I think one of the PCI and ISA slots you have to toggle between them. But here, let me give you a view before we wrap this up here. So that's the Apple branded ISA card. This is a Matrox 1995 video card with DVI and I think that's DVI. Yeah, DVI and VGA on there. So it's not, apparently it's not the best card, but it works. And yeah, here's the SCSI hard drive. I put in a new one just because I had one. And yeah, it's your bog standard HP Pentium with some SCSI and network on board, which is nice. You found the 5 and okay, cool. Where'd you find them? Here, let me make. Oh, sorry, I didn't. Let me. I'm gonna make you a mod temporarily, Jeremy, so you can. If this doesn't let me do it, YouTube's not letting me do it. Oh, let me try again. Hold on. All right, you may now paste the link in, Jeremy, because YouTube is awfully protective about those sorts of things. Let's see if that'll work. So if you found it, that'd be super neat. Let's see, Vectra XU 5/XX. What model is this one? This is, yep, this is the Vectra XU 5/133C. Okay, so I guess those, oh yeah, they go into here. Oh, that's very neat. All right, cool. So I guess I don't need the whole bay thing holding that down, I suppose. Yeah, there's a picture of it. Oh, look at that. That's pretty sweet. He has a little SD card holder. Oh, I see how that works. So it'd work for, I guess, an optical drive or anything else. Hey, David. Well, we're about to wrap up, so don't worry. Very cool. I'm going to see if my friend who's kind of local can print these for me. Let's see what it says. To install the CD drive. Specialized rails, blah, blah. STL only includes right rail. Mirror it in your slicer to create the left one. Okay. Print the side that attaches the CD-ROM drive on the print bed. Supports are required everywhere, not only on the build plate. Yes, no worries, Jeremy. I will be sure to let you know about that. Sweet. All right. Well, thank you very much for sharing that. That's going to be helpful. But I think we've extinguished all of our usable shenanigans here this evening. I keep trying to do things and everything keeps saying no. But yeah, that's about it for now, I suppose. Thank you for spending time with me as I OpenCored the heck out of that Mac Pro, which is now going to go back in that spot, that cavity there under that desk. And we'll be streaming from that next time you see me, hopefully. But yeah, and then I'll order those, or have the printed rather, the 3D bracket to hopefully give me the ability to put a drive in here. And maybe on the live stream soon we'll just play around with the floppy drive, see if we get to work. Because might as well not install the damn thing or have anything 3D printed if the floppy drive doesn't work. At least the bezel's a nice match for it, so that's cool. But again, thank you very much for tuning in and keeping me company today. Hope you all had a great day, and yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching, and I'm sure there was something I was going to say, but I can't remember. Oh well. Have a good one, everyone. Take care. Hope to see you next time, and there'll be some real good videos sometime soon, I'm sure. Bye.